and pour it in. Done. Now let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of them damn corpses what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
I feel quite hungry. Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Ooh. I really need to eat something. No food for me here.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotten hell! Ugh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
I feel like I got thrown by a horse, and then stampeded by a herd of cattle.
Is it really that bad?
More or less. Although the fact that I'm hurting all over means I'm alive. So I reckon it's all good. Considering.
That's surely the healthy way of looking at it. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father. I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
I dreamt of terrible things. Flames, violence, war. And then the glittering silver in Skalitz turned into the surface of a lake. And from the lake emerged a naked, supernaturally beautiful girl. She took me into her arms and carried me away from everything to her own island. And there, she saved my life.
Well now, that probably means you're lonely and seeking company. Fortunately, you can join ours. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course, I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the...
It's them.
What could they want from us? The thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have...
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but As we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favours the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either.
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scars for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Yeah, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time.
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods, and when we need something else, we buy it or get it from the villagers. Mostly, I weave baskets. And me and Ma brew ointments and potions. Sometimes folk come here to us.
How come you live here?
Oh, that's hard to explain. It's just the way things turned. And Ma and... look, that's our...
Is anything interesting happening around these parts?
Them bandits is riding roughshod over the... But...
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. That's the biggest thing happening.
You said you'd shoot arrows at the humans.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever... If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trust, but that'll never happen. I'll be with you.
Can you tell me something?
What can I... The village of Sheleov is nearby, and to the north of Sheleov is Takhov. There's no love lost.
Well, I don't suppose those are the...
It ain't far from Sheleov to Semin. Sir Jan, the owner, he got a big stud farm with fine horses. And down by the biggest village in these parts is Troskovitz. Then there's Nabakov Fortress. But Pavlena knows more gossip of...
How come you live...
That's just...
Ah.
Those corpses have been...
Oh, thank you did what you could. Me and the gravedigger.
I could go for something to eat now.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma.
Henry!
Held up and trusted.
Finally! Where do you keep...
My apologies, sir. I'm here now. We can get going.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trotsky Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for?
We have a crucial mission and I intend to return to Ratai with good news and to do it quickly. Let's go!
I understand. Next time I'll come straight home. You're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Maybe it's a good thing you wasn't here. They'd catch you, and I dread to think what they'd do with you.
They'd never catch me. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
True enough. You've got a steady hand. And
What about Mutt?
like a
He's
hawk.
bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Thank you, Pavlena.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry, but that's nonsense. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. It was dark.
I saw him!
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. Come on. Let's get going. hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa. Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me! Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they have... act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
And the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work.
And how long will it take for you to earn before we get ourselves sorted out?
So what do you suggest?
To rat-eye. You just don't get it, do we'd be a laugh.
I suppose you're right.
Well, we've got no message, no coin.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will...
Nothing will be... I'll tell you 4 reasons why, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh.
I'm just as much to blame for their deaths as you. We're in this together.
At least we should give them a proper burial as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made up, Bajan. Best way to honor their... We'll get inside the castle. You'll see.
Audentes fortuna jurat.
Audentes fortuna jurat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? What's that woman from the pond? Or the one you gave us away for?
Right there, that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? Christ. What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Anyone you know?
I heard
Nobody invited me.
Oh? Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his
Can't
feet.
leave without paying and leave some
Him and his
hands on
men were
his own.
attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
I hear one of them nomads.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
We saved you. Me and my lord there. Surely you couldn't forget.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid, so you work your debt off.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with my old man was meant to. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That you have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor. If you just chuck it on the floor and the two men can finish the work.
All right, we'll do it. For sure, it's less daunting work.
Aye, it's like it or not. Is that clear?
All right.
Glad to hear it. Where are you actually from?
Ratai.
Ratai? That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me, but I know this.
What's life like?
Better now that you and your pal. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here. And that's a big problem.
I'm sorry.
Well,
But not right now. My belly would get in the way.
Is this the only time?
in Troskovitz,
You must be doomed.
I'd be doing a lot better.
Where can I find...
First, you gotta carry... But otherwise, you can find work. Try Radovan the Smith, for one. Come to mention it, and that fella next to him is Miller. You know what they say. Well then...
Where do you want the sacks?
To the pantry. But I'd split the work with your pal.
Where's the pantry?
Second door...
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned.
Ah, young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. When rich folks get married, that's a feat.
Who is this?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And there used to be a rich family.
Where's the wedding?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and I...
Could I get to the wedding?
I don't know about that, lad.
Will Lord von
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely... What's that?
Oh.
If you want to find out more, young Svatja there, he's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Is that all you know?
What else is there to know?
I'll go and discuss it with my...
And careful with them thumbs.
What's the hold up? Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain?
Greetings.
Hi, that's me.
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets.
I'll probably forget after a few tankards any... What do you want?
No.
Ask away.
What's going on?
Apart from the life's but hi...
I heard you're...
Indeed she is. Even Lord von Berghoff...
Look, I need to pass on an important message. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't...
It would only be for a...
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the... I'm not saying you're sure...
You must know you...
Aye, he's a...
Odd.
He spends more time in...
I'd like to ask about...
No.
Thanks.
Wait a moment. It occurred to... You know what? If...
You'd invite us?
You'd have to beat me.
We'll see about that.
You really are desperate to get to the wedding, huh?
Oh!
Fortuna, may the best player win.
I bought a lovely...
Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
One beer.
Taking the time again.
My God! Oh, come on.
A large beer for me.
Now that you mention it, Not in a while, no.
Strange, eh? What would make you stop going to the tavern and seeing your necklace?
Maybe he's ill?
No, not that. I saw him chopping wood and he was fit as a fiddle.
I reckon he's got a lot of work then.
After the day, from dawn till dusk.
Maybe there's a woman behind it. He's got his eye on her. Weird.
I heard you're in need of money,
Good game, friend.
Bloody hell. You've played before.
True. I can't deny it.
Thank God we weren't playing.
Well, we were playing for something else.
Well, it's not that easy, you know.
You were lying then?
A bit. But look...
Yeah, I didn't win anything either.
You can still get to the wedding as a...
To your health, my friends.
Good day.
Good day.
How are you?
Could be better.
Greetings.
To you too.
Going down nicely, is it?
Going down a treat.
What do you mean? Steal.
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad.
I haven't seen you here.
We're messengers from Ratai.
Hear that, Crazel?
I'm not lying.
Well, what do they call...
Henry of Skalitz.
Fancy yourself a noble.
So, Henry, what was it you were after?
Since you've joined us.
I haven't been here.
What's there to say?
It's usually peaceful, thank God.
You've got good reason.
That's enough of you. It's actually good.
That's true. Just a couple of villages. Rocks. That's despite Otto van Burgo being one of the kingdom's most powerful nobles.
When his lordship isn't in these parts, his check...
Yeah, I saw him on the gate tower when he sent us packing like beggars.
Aye, he's a right haughty...
If you can get to him.
I heard there's...
That's right.
Everyone wants...
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in somehow.
Because you were...
Of course I was invited. But what do I care about young Samin? We're all just playthings.
Trying to sound clever again.
All I'm saying...
Sod that! Even Lord von Burgo himself...
Could someone...
Someone?
Well, play of light.
What are you going on?
All right.
Semin's bound to keep a damn close eye.
Would it be possible to...
I don't know. So the only chance of meeting him...
And everybody will want something from him. He'll be dancing.
So...
The best thing would be...
Aye. As the hours pass and the guests...
I'm looking for work.
And what can you...
I can do a lot.
Bugger me. A blacksmith and my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods, the bastards. When I'm If you're not talking shit, and if you prove your worth...
Why would you work at a forge? Come and I can get you...
Leave it out, you rough.
Do you hear about what happened at the big wheel at the mill? Yeah, the place by the Zherovka stream. Has the water sprite been up to his mischief? Good say. What do you mean?
My own power was a black...
Bugger me. That's a lot more than... Whenever you're passing by that way...
About that...
I look forward to...
So it's
Aye.
But we'll be back.
I'd like to ask...
You've heard all you...
I've got to...
Wait. There's something else. Out with the truth. You ain't no messengers.
We really are. We didn't look like we set up camp down by the pond. It was only through luck that we lost everything. Even the letter. So they wouldn't...
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you packing myself. But it's true. There's bandits marauding in these parts. They're getting...
Aye. These are...
Farewell then, Henry.
Farewell.
Hey, innkeeper, that...
Cheers.
Aye.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Good day.
Good day.
Greetings.
Christ, pardon me.
I talked to that woman from the pub.
So I noticed. It didn't look like she was...
The main thing is...
It's definitely her, though.
I did get...
What?
Von Bergov is about...
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him...
Calm down. Let me finish. Young Sir Older, the son of a respected... It's the talk of the town. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it.
Why should some wedding in a...
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. And that shouldn't be a problem, because...
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that.
Work?
Well, I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
There's something else we have to sort out first.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. If we both do it...
Lug sacks?
I'm serious.
I can't work...
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. People will remember my face, and when everything's clear, as if the disgrace at the gate...
Look, we're not in any... So if you want to somehow scrape... A bit of honest work won't kill...
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states...
Would that be some aristocrat...
Not so far. Oratores, the priests who pray for us. Laboratores, and Bellatores. Now, which... So if you find me a sword... I can get to work.
So, which...
But it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And...
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty, pure blood, in short, be so kind.
Are you really not going to help?
Come now, I simply...
We don't have time for your spoilt brat.
Manners? It's not long since I had to drag one, and if I hadn't, that's... I mean it, Henry.
Suit yourself. Right.
Well, if it makes...
How?
That too, of course. But above all, once we're out of... As soon as we have it... Although, if you think about the 3 states of man... Looking for lost dogs...
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Who in this angle? Or take her to the butcher.
Let's talk about the price.
Aye, I'm listening.
Do we have a deal?
That's not worth it.
That's a decent... What did you say?
Radovan, Smitty's in Takov. That's a bit out of...
What did you say?
Crazel. He's a bit of a rogue.
Excuse me?
It's just I've heard tell.
I'll go and start with...
Nice and...
God be with you. How are you? Cheers.
Aye.
Wait. It was here just a moment ago. There's a thief here! If anything's missing, I know who to go and see. I'm going to check.
God bless. God,
Oh, shit. I'm supposed to move the sacks. Are you guarding them?
Aye. Thank God someone's bothered to come at last. The quicker sacks are moved, the better. You'll have your work cut out on your own. But don't look at me. I ain't gonna help you. I'll move these sacks.
Ein großes Bier, bitte.
I'll drink to that.
Look out!
the weather stormy for a few days. So one of the branches fell off. Nothing happened to the dog, but it broke his horse's back, and that pissed him off in one. He complained to sailors, saying the old's dangerous and has to go. Nothing nice left. Don't worry. When's the last time you saw the baby get anything done in time? That tree will still be here long after we are gone. So let's see. I was wondering if there's anything you can talk about. That'll win the grant. What if you let me the bullet on board?
Well, it was here. Did someone take it? If anything's missing,
Once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad news.
Exactly.
God bless
Let
you.
me tell you, I'd rather die poor but young than to go through that.
What good's a bow to you, for God's sake? What a waste.
But the two of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergov's men.
Ah, leave me alone.
What if you're one of those bandits, and you're up to no good? We should kick both of you out, just to be on the safe.
Help! Help me!
robbery! I'd like to report a robbery. It must have happened sometime yesterday, or maybe today, but I don't know who did it.
What did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the...
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trusky. Making camp in such an unprotected...
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down.
I'm perfectly calm.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with...
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right...
Did you hear what...
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then.
Oh,
That's enough.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin...
I give you a chance to apologize, and you get ready to pick up your... You scum!
Geist an arsehole! We'll finish this quickly. Open up the mist.
Unbelievable.
Zeig, was du drauf hast.
Hey, get him!
Now we'll have you take that fucker out!
I'm all yours!
Damage! Yeah! Don't dare!
Let him have it! Useless!
Bad luck!
I'll rip your ass open!
Oh, God!
No, you don't.
Hey, now you fucked up.
Slice him up!
I'm all yours.
Live like a wretch, and now you...
Nice hit!
What's the matter? Shit yourself?
With him.
I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else. Yeah! Don't spare him! What's the be, wretch?
Wir werden dich ausnehmen.
Yeah! Don't spare him!
Now, we finish this.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense.
Spoiled child! Better keep your mouth shut.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill.
And whose fault is that?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you?
I only wanted him to apologise.
What do you think I was trying to do? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that town. We've been in the shit right from the start because you...
I don't believe it.
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? You're fucking useless! You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt!
That's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast. I can take it.
That's exactly what I'm doubting.
You don't really mean that.
I'm perfectly... That's it. My life went to shit from... You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild...
Well...
And none of the rest.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Oh, it's the Otto.
Hey! Bogo!
Where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up
about
Lord
time.
of Perkstein.
Come here! Are you going to... just stand here like a statue? You...
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here, and that's thanks to you. The scene you made...
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people...
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Barely. They just let me out of the pillory.
Well, that there, and you pull yourself together, like Tomcat says.
Hey, you.
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know you...
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're some...
Nah, I usually...
Then why are you...
Sometimes but on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people.
I'd like to see what their home...
You can go and see them.
Where are you headed?
For work. So they all promised the moon with the city folk.
You said you were going to a city.
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't...
Aha.
Well, but I won't be troubled.
Why exactly?
Why? I've been in the ship...
What do you want to do?
I'll I'll find something.
Don't get your hopes.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted... I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city.
Do you know anything?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real...
Do you think Tomcat might...
No offence.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to...
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on.
Well, sure. If he...
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't...
How does he...
With his muscles. He rakes logs with... But to be fair, Stanislav's sheep...
And Tomcat...
And, not just that, he crawled down...
Where might I...
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower.
Should I what?
No, I don't think so. Try not to stare too hard and hold your...
I'm practically naked.
At least you're not walking...
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where...
And what do you have in mind? Brocade?
I'd prefer something a little more...
After what you did here with that friend, but between the two of us...
Thanks.
Just don't get your...
I have no money.
The hell you will. Here you go. I'll skip supper.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Don't exactly...
Still.
There's a stud farm...
And which way is Sem...
Southwest from here. Not... Once you see the...
Though, I'll be a queen before...
Do you know where...
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay.
I'm not going near that tavern.
If you find some...
My main concern...
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's...
How much time do you think...
From what I hear, the bride's dressed so...
Hopefully... I really need...
I can...
Oh, well.
Don't worry.
Blind. As good as, yeah. When he takes I'll give him a big long. Before I take him to practice. I don't want to wait for him to bite someone.
What's master?
Doesn't it bother you? Walking round here like some kind of animal.
Well, it does. But I had no choice. Sorry.
Let's talk about the price.
Gut, dann mal los.
What would you say to this?
That's too much.
That's a decent price.
Thank you, and take care.
What are you skulking around for, you crook?
Some clothes on. You can't just go walking about like this.
Halt! Search! Show me what you've got on you! Come on, spread 'em. I won't repeat it again.
Go ahead and search me. I've got nothing to hide.
Everything in order. Carry on.
And what can I get for you?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far. Oh well.